Hello, hello, how are you? Well, today I'm sharing with you one of the assignments for the Teacher Professional Development course. We're now at Module 4. The module is called Digital Literacy in the Classroom. I am Carla Denise Favela, and I work at Universidad Virtual del Estado de Guanajuato as a Pedagogy Degree Coordinator. So, today I'm sharing with you these assignments so we can know how to foster digital literacy in students of um, undergraduate students. The subject now is learning theories. I had this idea because I was analyzing one of the assignments on these subjects. So the title is Analysis of Educational Sites Based on Learning Theories. The objectives are critically analyze educational platforms, in this case, TED and Khan Academy. These are my examples through the lens of learning theories, conductivism, cognitivism, constructivism, and humanism. The other one is develop digital literacy by evaluating the design, accessibility, and pedagogical effectiveness of online learning platforms. Apply academic research skills to support argument with peer reviewed articles and APA format. Foster collaborative learning by engaging in constructive peer feedback through Padlet discussion. What are the skills to be developed by students? Critical analysis and comparison of digital resources, application of learning theories to real world digital platforms, academic writing and app formatting, collaborative feedback and argumentation, digital communication, and participation in online platforms such as Padlet and the platform of the university. The completion time is 5 days. Deliverables. They have to deliver a comparison chart, written analysis report, evidence of collaborative participation in Padlet, and final submission. What is the evaluation criteria? Rubrics about comparative analysis, research. Oh my goodness, and A's. I have one more A over there. Research, comparison report, digital participation, academic writing. Then, what is the how they are going to do this activity? First, they are going to explore and compare. Let me find my laser. Okay, they are going to explore and compare. They are going to select one lesson from TED Ed and one from Khan Academy on a similar topic. They are going to analyze how each platform applies learning theories, the theories that we already underline, create a comparison chart. They are going to use the table provided to compare for both platforms. We're going to see that after answering guiding questions like how do they use theories for learning advantage. Is it useful? They have to explain. Does it motivate students? They have to explain. And what are the pros and cons? They have the next activity or the next part of the activity is research and support. They are going to find at least 3 peer-reviewed articles related to digital literacy or online learning platforms. They are going to use them to support the analysis. They are going to apply the APA 7 edition for citations and references. And the last thing, they are going to collaborate in Padlet. They are going to upload the findings of Padlet, a chart and a summary. They are going to provide constructive feedback, minimum 300 words, including 2 citations on the work of 3 classmates, and they are going to end each feedback with 2 open-ended questions that invite further reflection. Then there is no collaboration if they don't invite to the others to do a reflection. And the last part of the activity, they are going to do a final submission where they include the chart, the written analysis, and the screen capture of the Padlet participation they are going to submit through the university platform. Then we have some template guides to help the students to know what they are going to do. Then this is a guide for the comparison chart, they can do it in a different way, but this is just a guideline. And well, we already know what are the questions they have to do. They can find the peer-reviewed articles through Google, academic Google, for Perplexity, or the way they can do it, like using Cielo or Redalic or other kind of resources. Then I can recommend to use this one so they can learn how to use AI on their advantage. Then they have to do, of course, they have to write the references in APA format. So I'm giving here a guideline how to do it. Then this is also a temple guide for the written report. This is a very short written report, but they can know how to build it. Based on this, they have to do an introduction, the comparative analysis, the conclusion, and give the references they use to build this written report. And they have also a template guideline for the Padlet collaboration. Then they have, well, this is my example, and then I'm doing it as a student. Then I pasted my chart and a summary, and I also provide myself feedback because I don't have other students to do it. But well, they have to give these examples at the end. They are you can find the open-ended questions, and maybe if I open it, no, I cannot open it right here. Let me open it over here. Then if you see the Padlet, you can see we have the two open-ended questions, like if you had to design a hybrid lesson using TED and CAD Academy together, how would you integrate their strengths? Do you think one of these platforms is more effective for younger learners versus university students? Why? So here we have also the the references used to make this comment. Then this is the way I want students to do it, because sometimes they say, why you give guidelines? Because sometimes students need them, and these are new students. This is like the fifth or sixth subject on the degree, so they need guidelines. And this is the way they need to do the final submission in a Word document with a cover in app format. They have to do the analysis, like an introduction, comparison chart, the comparative analysis, the screen capture of the collaboration, and the references. It's not that difficult, but sometimes for new learners in the pedagogy degree, it is not easy. Moreover, our students are different ages and different contexts, so they need this kind of guides. Then, what are the evaluation rubrics? Well, we're going to check on comparative analysis that provides deep critical comparison of both platforms, explicitly links learning theories with examples, research, and references. They are going to use 3+ peer-reviewed articles, strong integrations of sources in APA 7 edition. Chart and written report. Chart is complete, clear, and well structured. Written report is coherent and analytical. Digital participation. Engage effectively with 3 peers. Gives feedback of 300 words with 2 citations and reflective questions. And academic writing in APA format. Writing is clear, cohesive, and free of errors. APA formatting perfect. This is a very simple rubric. I would like to do it more complex. And providing a student checklist so the students know they are not missing anything on their work. Sometimes it happens, so this is very useful for them. And what are the achievements by doing this activity? Well, develop digital literacy skills by analyzing, comparing, and evaluating online educational platforms like TED and Academic. Apply learning theories to real world digital context. Strength academic research skills by locating, reading, and integrating at least 3 peer-reviewed articles in APA 7 edition format. Enhance critical thinking. This is very important for us because they are studying pedagogy through evaluating the students' strengths and weaknesses of digital learning tools. Improved academic writing by producing a structured comparative analysis report that follows APO standards. Uh, some students have a hard time doing this, so we need to provide them a lot of tools so they can achieve the goal of writing correctly. Practice collaborative learning by participating in peer discussion and Padlet, giving feedback, support by evidence, and formulating reflective questions. Then this way, I structure the collaboration is different than we usually do, and I'm confident this is going to be an upgrade of the peer collaborative learning. And then build pedagogical insight into how digital platforms can be strategically integrated into educational practice to support the student engagement and learning outcomes. Then I chose these two sites because I have used this with students of different ages and levels. So I'm confident the students could will understand how they are built, the structure, what are the pros and cons, and how they are going to use it on their advantage. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time and attention. Bye bye.